The city is awake. Across the length of its 5 boroughs, a vast stream of humanity will move. Each day, a human tidal wave engulfs the city. The city's arteries will be clogged with human life. People seeking, expecting
safe, quick transportation. The beginning of a daily miracle.
Welcome to your two-pack summit of World Trade Center and Fulton Street in Manhattan. Our first stop today is along the E line in Manhattan, which is the last stop on the E, World Trade Center. Today, I enter through the different entrance at the Kew Gardens Union Turnpike Station. This is, of course, the handicapped entrance. There is an elevator, of course, and thankfully, this is not the entrance where the bum likes to hang out. So, enjoy the rest of the intro, guys. I will be dubbing some more music, and when we get to the first scene at World Trade Center, I will, of course, start the narration from there.
This is a World Trade Center bound train. The next and last stop is World Trade Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is World Trade Center. Transfer is available to A and N train. Connection is available to PATH.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Press.
Hello everyone, welcome to the proper start of your two-pack summit today. We are of course here at the World Trade Center subway station. This is the end of the E train. This is the train I just got off from, and I just let the passengers know that this train momentarily will be going to Jamaica Center any second now. We'll be leaving that. So this is my first time ever being at this station. I mean, yes, I've been to Lower Manhattan before, but I will admit, I took the one train. We did a summit here once, but I took the one train from Cortland, and I took it to Chambers, and I took the 2 and the 3 to get here, back to Penn. So we're going to continue walking. One thing I have not noticed is that I don't see any baiting at the roadside here. So that's a negative. I will mention that right now. I am noticing there is trash on these tracks. That's already one negative I am noticing around here. Now the good news is you do have your subway service status. So right now there are delays on the 7. I'd like to know what that's about. There was switch maintenance at Hunters Point Avenue. Here we go.
The next stop is Canal Street.
Yep, so they're about to get this train going. I'm making sure the passengers know that, again, this is the next train. I just saw a train leave from this track, so that's pretty good. Quickly want to mention you can transfer to the A, C, 2, and 3. I know for a fact there's a passageway somewhere to the R line, so I want to get over there and do that segment, because I don't think there's that much here. Yeah, they are about to send this train out. Here we go. There's Charlie's voice. Charlie Pellet, the guy who does the subway announcements. So they're about to make this train leave, and it's scary enough as barely anybody's on the other car, 9781. So they are about to send it out. As I said, I'm trying to figure out where the R is. I want to get over there. You know, they're trying to cover this station in depth, but I like the floor. That's one positive. And you see, if you didn't see the mop buckets, they do a good job maintaining the station. Because remember, this is the last stop on the E train, right? This is how people get to and from Queens if they work in the Lower Manhattan area. You know, they could walk to Fulton Street, around there. I'm sure many people have walked to there. Take a look at the rotunda. And we will be going there later on. There will be a proper intro segment, but folks, I gotta show you this. This is disgusting. Oh my God. There goes an A train right now. Just left from the other side. We will try to go there if possible. I am debating where I'm going to go, because if I don't see an entrance for the R and W, I'm just going to, skip that part, I guess. I was looking forward to doing the R and the W platform, but I guess not. But again, trash on the tracks. You can't make this stuff up. Look, there's more of it over here. How disgusting is this? If I were to go to the committee meeting, I would tell them, World Trade Center is a necessary station for people traveling between Queens and Manhattan. And to have this there is just unacceptable. Look at this, graffiti. Graffiti! So again, if I don't see the entrance for the R and the W, we'll just go to the AC 2 and 3 platforms, because I do want to get to the big part in this video, and that is showing you all the Oculus at the World Trade Center Mall, which I'm looking forward to showing you all. Can't wait to do that segment. But yeah, once again, this is just disgusting being down here. I mean, yes, they are mopping the floor, but still, there could be a track fire here. The train could catch on fire, and then you have to terminate service. You can't have E-trains run if a train stalled out one of the 2 tracks. If both tracks are out, you can't run E-service. Here we go. So here's the R and the W. Yeah, because I researched this station very well before I got here. And I'll quickly mention, on the record, I'll go on and say this, is that you do have your connections. You can connect to the AC, the R, and the W, and if you want that to Brooklyn for service direct to Atlantic, you can actually take the 2 and the 3 line from here. So, this was a well-constructed station because when I looked this up, this station has been here since the 1930s. So, historically, oh, by the way, we're not going to PATH because here's the thing. You're not allowed to film in PATH stations. However, on MTA property, you are allowed to film. You are allowed to film on MTA property. So that's good on that sense. We can still provide you this wonderful coverage today. There's supposed to be a passageway. There's the passageway. I should have came the other way first, but I didn't do that. So that was on my fault. Yeah. Now, very quickly, I want to mention, I heard rumors online that this station got a renovation a couple years ago, or something like that. I don't know. The R and the W. This is what I wanted to show you. Here we go. Thank you, Wikipedia. Don't let me down. Ooh, look, folks, there's JBL speakers here. And look at this. You have a help point. So that's pretty good. I think maybe we can do the 2 and the 3. Maybe. I'll consider it. I'll think about it. All right, here we go, folks. The other Cortlandt Street Station. There's an underpass for Uptown and Queens, so I think we'll go there. Yep. I'm already noticing graffiti over there. That's not good. Alright, meanwhile, here comes a train. This is downtown service on the R line. And look at this, it's one of the R46 trains. Okay, this is out of... Oh, no! There's a fail. One of the trash got on the tracks. Here's one of the other help points. That's pretty good. As I said, I don't think we're going to do both platforms because, remember, we're very time limited because I really do want to show you the mall and I want to show you, what is it? Right. Here's a fail. No one's making announcements in this train. I don't hear anything. Yep, here's a fail. No announcements. No working system in the train. That's a fail. Anyhow, they do have nice artwork. And it does look decently modern. Maybe this looks like a 90s Renaissance station. It could be that. I bet this was renovated back in the 90s. There was that Renaissance era when Pataki and Giuliani were around. So they were part of it in a way. I said, I want to see if we can get to the other area. The help points are working, so that's pretty good, because there was one in the underground area, but I said, I don't see the other passageway, so we're going to have to go the other way now, because if I don't see it, then, yeah, I think we may have to go back that way, because again, I don't want to go to the other side. Because as I said before, I'm going to say this again, we are very time limited today. We don't have that. Oh, folks, here's an epic fail. That's all taped up. I'm like, what? How is that acceptable? All right, we're going to have to go to the other passageway. We'll connect back with the E in just a second. So I will try to get... You know what, we could do an elevator segment. Hang on, is this elevator working? Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Elevator for service to Uptown. I said, we're not going to go that way. But I do see an entrance for the mall. May have to come back out that way later on. And I'll see what I find at the 2 and the 3 platform, but as I said before, we're going to go to the other platform in just a second. So I'm going to stop recording because I really need to stay. So next segment will be the AC 2 and 3 platforms, so stay tuned for more. All right, everyone, we have made it to the A and the C platform here at World Trade. Already a fail, we have graffiti. What else is new? It seems everything just gets vandalized these days. And again, it's getting worse since January. It really has. So we are at Chambers Street. We will be making our way to the 2 and the 3 platform. So this will be like a little POV walk tour in a sense. Don't really want to spend too much time down here because again, my recording space is vulnerable. No way. No freaking way. It's the R179! No way! Look at this, folks! First time you're seeing it on YouTube. This is exclusive. R179 train. Get a quick look inside. Look at this, folks. Brand new R179 train on the C line. I heard about this on Twitter the other day. They're finally putting these on the, I hope this is an R179. I hope it's an R160. You know, I'll be disappointed, but I'm pretty sure this is an R169. R179, excuse me. Sounds brand new, so I'm hoping that's the right one. Or if it's not, then somebody can comment below, but I think that's the first time I've seen it. I mean, if not, there's always when I go to Lefferts Boulevard next month, which I'll go into the April agenda when we do the video on April 1st, but yeah, that lady's disappointed. She just missed her train hope, probably. So we now are going to walk to the 2 and the 3 platform. So we're going to go there right now. By the way, here's the E train on the other platform. So this is well organized. Especially, again, for a station that was constructed in the 1930s. You gotta give credit. Oh boy. More graffiti. This is on the downtown line, but hey, at least the good news is the roadside has been baited. So that's good. I guess. As I said, I don't want to spend too much time around here. So we are going to head our way to the 2 and the 3 platform momentarily. A lot of confusing steps, I'll say. Very confusing. But I do hear the trains downstairs, so we are getting close to where we need to be today. And I will be once again doing the more segment at the Oculus. But I gotta admit, you know, Wikipedia didn't let me down. I knew what I was expecting today. All these connections. Oh, folks, this is bad. Look at this. I almost just fell. This is not safe. This is not safe at all. I mean, look at this. Look how steep this step is. I almost just fell. Yeah, it's too steep. That's not safe. Somebody could fall. And somebody could sue the MTA for negligence, is what Matt Camper likes to say. Oh, here's more graffiti. Even in lower Manhattan, it's spreading. What a shame. What a big shame. I'm going to have to watch my step because we are going to the Park Place platform in just a second. So we'll do that very quickly because, again, I don't want to spend too much time down here. I really don't. Because honestly, I'm more excited for our second station today. I'm only here because remember, this is where the fun starts, and it only gets better. So I really want to go in depth with Fulton Street later on, which we'll get to that segment in this video. Alright, here is a 3 train going to 148th Street in Harlem. Now let's hear if the announcements are working in this train. I'm curious. Let's take a listen. Excellent. The speakers are actually working. That's pretty good. Alright, so remember what I like about the number lines of Manhattan, folks. There's 4 seats. That's what I like about that. So next train to Flatbush Avenue is leaving very shortly. So once again, I will be going more. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. I better read this. Station rehabilitation. Flatbush Avenue 2 and 5 trains will skip Winthrop Street. To Winthrop Street, you have to take a Flatbush Avenue bound 2 and 5 to Sterling Street, and then transfer to a B44 local or B44 select bus to complete your trip. Or take a Flatbush Avenue bound 2 and 5 to Church Avenue and transfer to a Manhattan bound train. Yeah, so again, too confusing, but wow. They're doing station rehab at Winthrop Street in Brooklyn starting on Monday next week. So thank goodness I showed you that just now. Oh boy, folks, we have a fail. Looks like one of the escalators out. I'll show you just in a second. Here's one of your help points. So far, I can't tell if there's any trash on the tracks. Unlike World Trade. World Trade's tracks were just dirty. They were just completely dirty. Yeah, this is not really a big platform. Because remember, you have, the other places to go. I think this is the end of the platform. Alright, so we have a downtown 2 train going to Flatbush Avenue right now. That's pretty good. More graffiti. Look how disgusting this is. More graffiti! You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Alright. Do not enter, but I want to see if the road sign has been painted, so let's take a look. Very quickly. I'll go to this stairwell. I'm going to roll away and park. No, I'm going to walk around. No, I got to go the other way, right? Folks, I got to show you something. Once this train goes by, I got to show you something important. Look at this. Somebody even analyzed and wrote Trump on here. Ah. The road side hasn't been made at this platform. What, the workers are just too lazy? They don't want to do the work? I mean, come on. Yeah, so... Oh, it's about to end this, but look. More trash. Disgusting. I mean, you have a broken escalator, and now this. Again, this is a major hub. We're right on top of the World Trade Center. How is this tolerated? No working escalator. And they make people take the steps. And another fail I've noticed is that there was only an elevator at the, I'm going to see if there's an elevator. I'll walk around for a second. I was going to wrap it up. I said to myself, you know what? Let me look for an elevator. Because I'm curious. Because if this doesn't have an elevator, that's ADA discrimination right there. No elevator is bad. I mean, it's bad enough we don't have elevators at Grand Avenue, Newton, and we don't have them at Woodhaven Boulevard for the Queens Center Mall in Queens. This is unacceptable for people going to the mall at World Trade Center. Very unacceptable. Not only you have the World Trade, all right, but remember, there's a big shopping mall owned by Westfield Group. All right, they're the same people who own the Sunrise Mall out in Massapequa. Which they're doing a terrible job with that one. They only cared about the World Trade Mall because it was out of investment. Yep. Like I figured, no ADA accessibility, so there's no elevator for handicapped people. How is this acceptable? No elevators! That's discrimination right there. Alrighty. Wait a minute, I thought there was a dog coming down here. I'm thinking to myself, dogs are only allowed here, but there's not a dog, it's just a regular man. Yep. And now I return to the scene of the crime, where I was earlier. So I want to walk to the mall. So that's the only way I can get to the mall at the moment. So I gotta exit through here and go through that passageway. So, that being all said, I think that's gonna wrap up the summit here at World Trade. Stay tuned because the next segment we are going to do the Oculus at the World Trade Center. Alright everyone, welcome to the POV mall tour of the Center at World Trade, or whatever they call it, I don't know. But anyhow, here's the mall map. As you can see here, we are going to walk our way to the Oculus in just a second. I quickly want to mention that there's some good news. I want to show you this for just a second. Take a look at this. Fulton Street! Right here! I don't even have to go outside to access Fulton Street. It's a miracle. Because right when I left World Trade on the E, I did go back to the E platform from the outside. I went through the turnstile, and I did find, what was it? Right, the machine gun. What I normally do is I like to put an extra trip back on the card just in case if, Matthew can't pick me up and I need an extra trip. I mean, I have a lot of money on my Metro card, it's just that, I do it as a precaution. Oh boy. Let's continue, shall we? See, this is what I noticed last week. Queens Center Mall doesn't have security. But here, they have security. So, that's what I'm wondering. But look how beautiful this is. Wow. I guess Freedom Tower really means free. Almost ran into a security officer, as I said. Why is there so much security here? I mean, I know 9/11 happened how many years ago? It's 2019, so let me think. 19 years, is that correct? No, 18, right, because it's, no, it's 19, right, it's 19 years ago. So 9/11 happened, no, 18, right. Right, it's 18 years ago, because then next year's 19, and then 2021 is 20 years. Okay, 20 years, right. So, again, my math is really off. I do apologize. So we're going to go up, take a look, because again, I'm wondering, why is there so much police here? I think they're going a little bit overboard, in my opinion. You can't be safe, but still. I'm only doing this because, remember, I love the malls. I love doing these segments for you all. We're not going to do we can do the elevator, yeah. Let's do an elevator segment. That's rude. Just got bumped into. Close the door. Anybody else getting in? So here is the elevator. So, are there any cameras in here? No! There's no cameras in here. So there's a camera. What am I saying? There's a camera. So there are people waiting to get on board the elevator, so we're going to get off very quickly. But again, this is a nice elevator. I like this. This is a good design. Because remember, this building is partially new. And out here is Church Street. So look at that. Church Street is right there. So we'll continue on with the mall segment. We can walk downstairs. And I don't mind getting lost in this mall. I don't. It's fun. It's fun being in here, I never thought I'd be able to do the World Trade Center Mall and Fulton Street Center in the same day, but surprisingly enough, I can do both in one day. It's a real miracle. So let's get one more nice look inside the mall. Oh, well, here's something nice on the outside. It's some nice artwork. Right near here. That's cool. By the way, we will not be visiting the 9/11 Memorial today. We did that in the fall. We went to see the name of Matt Camper's uncle. Uncle Carlos is, we like to call him. So let's try to get a decent view. I want to walk past this lady because there's probably a professional photographer. It's probably one of those Instagram models. So look at this, folks. Look how beautiful this looks. This is remarkable. I love this look. for an Oculus, I gotta say, this is awesome. This is, in fact, 100% awesome. I don't think we're gonna go back upstairs because, again, those security guards are up there and they're gonna play, oh, why'd you film it? Give them the runaround, you know, tell them, listen, I filmed the Queen Center Mall last week. Nobody bothered me last week. And remember, that was 2 days before the incident happened at, what did it happen? Right, well, it happened on Friday, right, 'cause I filmed on Wednesday. Right, I remember, I filmed on Wednesday, and the fight that broke out with the rapper happened on Friday last week, so, yeah, they're blocking the escalator. I gotta get downstairs. I'm in the middle of filming a YouTube video, I mean, come on. Hey, just like the Long Island Railroad of Hicksville, they have announcements. Cool. Same at Belmore. I think they have a thing like the. Oh boy, we have security. Better be careful. We will be going to Fulton Center later on, folks. So once again, we are going to make our way to the other side of the mall at the moment. We'll try to see if we can get downstairs another way. I think we can. Because earlier I did see something awesome, and that was, oh look, here's the Fulton Street entrance. Excellent, because I have to take the 2 and the 3 to go back to Penn anyway. I mean, I could take the A or the C, but remember, I have to leave as soon as possible because there's 2 options. I can get the 211 train eastbound to Jamaica, which is my normal train, which I'd love to hear my conductor's voice today. My normal engineer. Yeah, okay, but this is where the stores are, but this is not about the stores. This is about the beauty of this mall. This mall has a lot to offer more than stores. It's a nice look. I mean, yes, it's some ritzy stuff. Let's see where this way goes. Just curious. I want to read the sign. Because, you know, if you get lost in the mall, then, you know where to go. Oh. Perfect. So this is where I came from. I had to put the camera down for a second because, again, the security here is just overboard. It really is. As I said before, I'm going to say it again. Queen Center Mall does not have this much security. You could film in there. Nobody cared. Nobody cared last week. Gift shop. Walgreens is here. Let me think. Right. Because remember, this is where I came from. That's right, just came from. Here's Starbucks. I came in through this way, in case anybody was wondering. So, as I said before, there is another entryway, so we're gonna go downstairs, because again, I hope the security guard isn't down there. Because if he is, there's a big problem, because again, you need to film. As I said, I'm gonna give him the runaround. I was at Queen Center Mall last week. I didn't get bothered. But again, I will card that video right now if you want to see last week's summit. I encourage you all to watch it because once again, you'll see what it's really like to film a mall without people pestering you. Because literally, I feel intimidated. This is not right, you know? I love doing these mall segments. Even when I filmed in Maryland, I filmed at the Salisbury Center in Maryland with Sears. I didn't get pestered when I did Sears. I mean, maybe I did see a security guy coming in, but that was because I wanted to film in there. Because I thought Sears was closing. And in fact, they aren't closing this month. They already have closed in Maryland, which, by the way, I will make an announcement. While I'm in Maryland, I will do a POV tour of the mall in Salisbury. However, I found out from Simon that I'm not allowed to film in there at the Dover Mall anymore, so there'll be no more segments from Dover, Delaware, guys. I do apologize. I am not allowed to do that. So, please, you have to understand why Simon has their own rules. I mean, I don't even know if Westfield has their own rules. I mean, I hope not. Ooh, boy. Half train. That's how far close I can get to it. I can't go anywhere near else because, remember, you're not allowed to film over there, so... yeah, and here's another floor of the Apple store right here. But I gotta admit, this is awesome. This is pretty cool. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time in here, but again, this is like, this is a whole nother New York experience. I gotta say that right now. I never went to the original mall. I will quickly mention that before 9/11. My parents did. They told me the old mall was better than this one. I mean, this one's nice, don't get me wrong. But they told me the old mall was way better. And I actually looked it up to prove my parents right. And there was actually a Warner Brothers store. I haven't heard those words in a while. And there also was a TCBY. Because my parents were in the lower Manhattan area. I don't know what they were doing, because they were, messing around back then. But they did come down here. So I think that's going to wrap up this part at the Oculus here at World Trade. So next up, we will now go to the Fulton Street Station, aka a station with controversy.
The MTA brings in a lot of money. The state has used that money as a piggy bank for other priorities.
The next stop is Fulton Street.
Fulton Street was the pet project of a guy named Sheldon Silver.
He wanted Fulton Street to be the Grand Central Station of downtown Manhattan. So construction started, the years went by, and the day of the grand opening arrived.
Oh gosh, we're way over budget.
At this point, the MTA board wants to scale things back. And one of the board members,
Nancy Cheval, wife of Paul McCartney, said, "We're not building cathedrals here.
but the next day, Sheldon Silver demanded,
You are going to build this thing the way it was originally supposed to be built, or else I'm going to veto your capital budget."
so the MTA complied.
$1.5 billion on one station. We didn't get an extra subway car, an extra foot of track. Nothing. Did I say it was in his district?
All right, everyone, welcome to the most controversial subway station in the entire network. Welcome to your second part of the two-pack today. We are here at Fulton Street. And very quickly, I want to thank Kevin from MTA Prodigy about telling me about how to get here. Because he actually helped me in a way to locate this entrance. So Kevin, if you're watching, I appreciate you, man. So anyhow, as you saw in the intro, and there's loud music being played, so we'll try to go upstairs and do this shot correctly. Sharon Young, okay. Yeah, she's part of the music series that's put on from the city of New York. She probably had a permit to be here, so. Anyhow, as you heard from the beginning part, this is a very controversial station because former New York State Speaker of the Assembly, Sheldon Silver, this was his district in Lower Manhattan before he went to jail. And the reason why he went to jail, for one of the reasons, was this station. All right, it was over budget. It was a pet peeve. It was just to please the demographic here. Just to please the demographic, all right? And it's very disgraceful that it came down this way, you know? Don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful station. I mean, I like it, but let's keep in mind here that this station has controversy, all right? And the reason why it does, remember this. You have, Sheldon Silver, right? Pestered Paul McCartney's wife, as you saw, who was at the time on the MTA board. And he said, "You're going to build this or else there's a big consequence." Well, this is the example of what you get right here when the snobs intimidate people. Sorry to use that word, but I have to. Because, sure, it looks nice, but, this has a dark story to it. It's shameful, don't get me wrong. I mean, yes, it looks nice. I mean, it looks good, but... it's a real shame that it came down to Sheldon Silver just using his arrogant attitude just to get his way. Quickly also want to mention something here. I'll show you this because we're not going to go to the other entrance because if we take the 4 and the 5, then I can't get back to Penn Station and I can't connect with the Long Island Railroad. So right now it is 1:08, so I got to make this quick. So I don't want to miss my train at Penn. All right, so here it is, ACE JC, RW, 2, 3, 4, and 5 trains link up here. However, I will quickly mention that the, what is it? Right. We're only going to be able to show you a couple lines today because, remember, I can't waste another MetroCard swipe because then when I'm back in Jamaica in an hour, then I can't get on board the Q30, Q31 and keep the extra, you know, money that I originally took at Kew Gardens earlier today. So we are going to enter right now through Kevin's entrance. That's what I like to call it. I'll call it MTA Prodigy's entrance. In a way, I'll call it. Or how about this? MTA Prodigy and the cameraman's entrance. Let's be fair, because without the cameraman, there's no MTA Prodigy. And if the critics think that, well, too bad, because Kevin does a very good job, even better than me in my opinion, providing, you know, what he likes to do. Oh, this is a nice welcome surprise. We can actually take a look at the 4 and the 5 platform. That's nice, I guess. Okay, so right now we are at the platform for the 4 and the 5 right now. 4 and 5 trains going to the box. We have a 5 train on the other platform right now. Oh, my bad. 4 train going to Crown Heights, Utica. So here comes a 5 train. Once again, this train is going to the box right now. It is going right now to Eastchester in the box. So we actually have a rail fanning segment. That's pretty good.
The next stop is Brooklyn Bridge, City Hall.
I didn't expect to do the, what I didn't expect to do? Right, I didn't expect to do this platform today, but I guess I got lucky. Well, there's an epic fail. Somebody's trying to get uptown the 5 right now. Oh! Almost missed that. That car's vandalized. Yep. So it seems my point has been getting across very clear, folks. And somebody just dumped trash on the tracks. And clearly, there's a trash can right here. It looked like one of the bums. Oh boy. I'm going to have to walk past him because guess what? I'm trying to get back to the other platform. Again, let's see where that trash ended up. Oh, folks, look at this. There's more trash on here. More of it. This is disgusting. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not as bad as World Trade earlier. Not as bad as World Trade on the E line, but it could be a whole lot worse. Whole lot worse. So we're going to walk to the let's try to do the platforms very quickly, because again, I don't want to miss my train at Penn. I mean, I'm just glad I finally got to see Fulton Street. And thank goodness, because I've been waiting a long time to see Fulton Street. Now we gotta go this way, I think. Here we go, so we got an elevator. I think we'll get on board the elevator. Trying to get to another platform at the moment. Wait for the elevator to come up. I think I see it. It's over there at the moment, but I don't know what's going on. I mean, is this elevator even coming up? I mean, I just summoned the elevator. Yeah, this is the elevator to go to the A, C, J, Z, 2, and 3 lines. Oh, here it comes. Perfect. All right, folks, so we are going to do the elevator segment in just a moment. I don't know what's taking this elevator so long to come up. I mean, is there another floor that I'm not aware of? Or Oh, okay. Downtown Brooklyn, 4 and 5, and Upper Concourse. Okay. Okay. And look at this. They put, if elevator is not available. No, it is, but there's a sign that says that. We're actually going to have a guest, I guess. I mean, this is a public elevator, so I guess we can film that part. So let's see. We have the, here's where we need to go. ACJ. Oh, boy, folks. I think the J got faded out on that side. That's awful. There is a camera, so that's pretty good. I gotta admit that. That's, again, camera in here, but Westfield refuses to put a camera down there. Alright, so I guess I can show you now the other part of the mall, I guess. There is a place past the turnstiles that you can only go to, I guess. So we'll take a look at the mall right now, the other mall part. We'll get down there in just a second. Oh, folks. See what I mean? Another bum sleeping over there. Can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is just insanity. Alright, so AC, J2, 3, and 4 lines. I think we can take the elevator down again. I'm not too sure at the moment if we can go that way. If not, then we'll have to enter through the other, we'll take the elevator again. But there is another upper platform, I guess. Yeah, here's Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, here we go. AJ. Right, so we can go that way. Okay, good. So we'll have to walk through that way, I guess. But Wetzel's Pretzels is here. They're all over Manhattan. Dunkin' Donuts, Gateway Newsstands. So Dunkin' Donuts is here. That's pretty good, I guess. So once again, we are now going to make our way to the other platforms. Once again, we cannot go to the other platform for the R train. We're not going to be able to do that today because, remember, there's no other... Yeah. All right, good. So we can cut through this way. It doesn't matter. We'll do a little bit of an in-depth tour. So here is the A and the C platform. Oh, good. I think there's more music down here. More music, but look at that, folks. More graffiti. Why doesn't that surprise me? That doesn't surprise me. Why shouldn't it surprise me? Oh, perfect. Here is a C train going to Euclid Avenue right now. And I guess my theory was correct. I think that was an R179 earlier. So that's pretty good. Churros. Oh, music. So that's very welcome. As I said, I wish we had that at Kew Gardens Union Turnpike in Queens. That would be a real welcoming thing if we had that in Queens, because that would at least, you know, that would at least help us calm down if we were waiting for, let's say like the E and the F was delayed, right? And, you know, we're bored out of our minds. Well, as I said, I would love to have musicians occasionally come out to, maybe not all the time, but I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, I'm noticing there's water on the track, just like World Trade. Oh my God. Look at this. These train cars have to at least be 30, 40 plus years old. Yep. And look at this. Look how old this car looks. My God. You can't make this stuff up. That's why we need the R179s to come now. Alright? I think maybe I did see one earlier. I mean, I hope somebody can clarify with me on that later on in the video or in the comments. I would appreciate that from that earlier part, but yeah. More graffiti. As I said, why doesn't this surprise me? Why doesn't this surprise me? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. And look, there's more trash. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is it's a Broad Street J and Z line upstairs. So we'll go upstairs because again, I don't want to spend too much time down here. But that's a little bit of a preview of the 2 and the 3 platform, I mean, A and the C platform. There's an uptown train. I don't want to take it because again, I don't need to go to 8th Avenue because if I go to 8th Avenue, then I can't go to the Long Island Railroad platform and hang on. I see something. I think this is for the J line. Let's see something here for a second. Folks, I think this serves the J line here. Hang on. Got to be careful because again, these steps are very, very steep. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to go this way because I wanted to go to the J line and do that because we have a little bit of time to look at the J. So I will get over there right now for the J and the C. Exit. Have this rap music being played. Again, if there's a real musician, I wouldn't mind that. But, you know, just can't make this stuff up. So, I'm going to stop recording, and when we get to the J and the Z line, I'll start. I'll take the camera out again. Alright, folks, we're now at the J platform for Fulton Street. Now, here's some bad news. We're going to have to go down the steps later on, but I am noticing that this is a wide platform, so that's pretty good. And it's a small platform, so I don't want to highlight it that much. But very quickly, I want to mention I wasn't paying attention, but I don't think I saw a help point down there. That's not good. They should look into putting the help points. Yeah, here's the next train to Broad Street, coming in about 4 minutes. And that's where the end of the platform is. There's a help point down there. So yeah, it's down there, the help point. So I want to see if there's the other stairwell that connects service into Brooklyn and Queens on the J and the Z line. Now, I could take the J, but taking the J line would take a whole hour just to get back to, where is it? I'm trying to find the J and the Z to Queens. I want to find it before we get to the 2 and the 3 line. As I said, I am going to take the 2 and the 3 heading back to Penn shortly. Because again, this is like a maze. This is like a maze. It's like you have to cut around and go this way, go that way. I mean, it's such a big headache, no offense. But it's very offensive, you know, how they confuse people here. So again, I'm going to see where the J and the Z line is. I think you have to go down there, walk around, and then go back that way. I'll take a look. I do want to show you the whole station. I mean, that's the whole point of coming here. So we'll find it, folks. We'll find it. The Brooklyn and Queens platform for the J and the Z line. At least we found the Broad Street platform here in Manhattan, so that's good. I'm going to look for it. I don't see anything at the moment. This is the end of the platform. Yeah. Hang on, I see something. Yeah. I don't see the other platform for the J and the Z line. So again, it's a maze. It's a whole maze down here. You can't find anything. I mean, this is just great. Another bum down here, folks. And look, more graffiti. I mean, this is just disgraceful. We deserve better. Again, they don't care about Ozone Park. And look at this, more graffiti. Yeah, we're walking past those guys again because we have no choice. Unless those are the elevators. Because I don't want to take the elevator. I mean, if there's an elevator, then I'll just have to not go there. Else we'll have to. Let's see. Wait. There we go. All right, perfect. Let's see if this will take us up to the platform for the J and the Z line. So another elevator segment here at Fulton Street. I don't know why the door closed might help. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Here's a camera, so that's pretty good. So once again, MTA on point with their elevators. Give them credit, but they make you go in a maze just to find this J and the Z platform. I'm gonna have to really hurry up because again, I am waiting to get the 2 and the 3 train. I just want to film that platform. Let's see. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Let's see. Yeah, that's not it. We're gonna have to go down. I don't know why the door's not closing. I mean, literally, this is like Austin elevators. They don't close immediately. So they lied. They absolutely deceived us. I mean, it's a joke. I smell coffee. Remember, folks, I'm not a big coffee drinker. That's one thing you gotta know about me is that I love my soda. So, which way? We go this way? Yeah. As I said, this is just a big maze. This is just a big maze. Shame on the MTA. Shame on them for making this halt. And I'm noticing a lot of homeless people hanging around here. You know, it makes this area look like a joke. Alright, remember, you have Wall Street right near here. Imagine if the... Folks, look! It's another R179!
This is a Brooklyn-bound...
Look at this! Another R179 train! New fleet! That's excellent! Let's see, is this the other elevator? Let's see. There we go. The button's not working. Finally. Get an elevator to myself. It's going to be a long walk around trying to get back to Penn later on, but I don't care at this point. I mean, this elevator is just so bad. No matter when my battery's running down, thankfully I have the portable pack with me today. I mean, thankfully I can charge on the train later on, but... Ooh! Look at this! This is nice! Put this lining here and they have these signs here. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna admit that. Oh, a help point, good. They actually put the help point here. Thankfully the signs are helping, so let's hope that this works. 'Cause I know how to get back to the 2 and the 3 later on. I'll try to get back to the 2 and the 3 platform. But this is ADA accessible, so that's pretty good. And here we are. Dun, 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 dun. The Queen's platform for the J and the Z line. We finally found it. Telling you, it took a whole, literally, this is a maze. And I'm noticing trash on the track. What else is new? One more closer look down there. And then one more quick look down there, because again, we are on a hurry to get to the 2 and the 3, so I'm gonna make this quick. There is a help point, so that's good. So we don't have time to go in depth, but learn from my experience, folks. It's a torture just trying to get to this platform. It really is. Yep, and here's more graffiti. Here's more of it. I mean, this is disgraceful. Yep, here's more graffiti. And another R179 train is here, so that's pretty good. Unless I'm wrong, unless it's just the R160s. I'm not too sure at the moment, but I will have to try to get back upstairs and hopefully connect with the escalator for the 2 and the 3. Because that's the only other way where I can get back to it. I just saw more graffiti. That's the same one from earlier. I don't know, because again, so remember, it's a maze, right? This is like a maze. And this is how they treat their customers. And this is not right. You know, I have to go one way and another way, and then, you know. Yep, another old train. Disgraceful. What the equipment has become. Literally disgraceful. Should be better equipment than this. It's 2020 almost. And there's no updated equipment. Here we go with that graffiti I saw earlier. And there's a police officer down here. You know what they're looking for? They're looking for bums. I can't blame them. They're doing their job. For once. Another cat thing. Hey, come on. This is MTA property, you know? They don't care. They don't care. I'm going to card it right now if you're curious. 2 things I have to card. Nice ad from the 80s where they said vandalism is a crime. You should take a look at that ad because it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. This is just incredible, huh? Oh, look at this. More vandalism. More of it. So if we can only do one platform today, I think that's what we'll have to do. Because again, there's not enough time to do both platforms. Oh man, another maze? You gotta be kidding me. Elevator 4 AC platform. That doesn't help me. Yep, so now we're gonna have to go through this way. Like I said, this is just so confusing. You know, they make you go in a maze. How disgraceful is this? Finally, 2 and the 3. So I'll wait for the next train. Oh, good, I think it's both platforms, so excellent. We have time to go in depth.
Nah, this ain't shaking.
Let's see, too many people here. Not supposed to be chilling by the stairwell because it's a tiny station. Oh my God, this is tiny. Oh, my goodness. This is so tiny. All right, your last part at Fulton Street today. So, here's one of the fails. This is a very short platform. I don't like it at all. I don't. This is already a negative, and Already the ceiling is leaking. Oh boy. March 11th to the 14th. I think today's the 3rd. Yeah, today's the 13th. Wow. And graffiti. So if you're going to travel tonight and tomorrow, and you want to go to the Big East tournament, please take the 2 train tomorrow if you are, tonight and tomorrow if you are going to the Big East tournament, because tonight the Big East tournament does start at Madison Square Garden. So I want to see if I can run a countdown clock. Yeah, because when's the next uptown train? All right, next uptown train is coming in about 6 minutes. Next, 2 trains coming in about 8 minutes. So, like I said, I'm hoping I can make my train a pen. I really hope I can, because I'm not in the mood to deal with slower service. I want faster service. I have to buy a ticket next week because I'm actually going somewhere in Manhattan off camera next week for March Madness. What's the name of the place? I'll think about it when the train goes by. But once again, this is a very small platform. I mean, look at this. It's a little bit wider over here. This is why I'd rather wait. I'd rather just stand here for a bit, because I don't care at this point. I don't care. I don't want to continue on the rest of this platform. Because again, look how small that platform is down there. Versus here, it feels a little bit more wider. You're not feeling, overwhelmed. Like you're not, claustrophobic. Which, that's the word that people, I'm a little bit in that sense. Here's more graffiti and here's more trash, see? You cannot make this stuff up. So that being all said, hang on, here's the help point. I didn't show that earlier, I apologize. So I'm gonna wait here for my train because I've had enough excitement for one day. It's been fun doing this, I don't do it for my entertainment, I do it for your guys. And there's more coming. I'll quickly go into the schedule. Once again, next week we will be doing Brooklyn. We're going to Metropolitan Avenue on Lumiere Street in Brooklyn, followed by Fulton Street. The 2 stations along the G line in Brooklyn next week. And wrap up the month of March, we will be going to Bowery Street on the J and the Z, and we'll be going to Canal Street, which unfortunately, that day, I'm gonna have to end up using a Atlantic ticket. So 15%, so I better get my pack out soon and charge this phone. So that being all said, thank you all very much for watching this week's summit. Till the next time, please take care.